So today, Sony's San Diego studio went on their Twitch channel and they did a live stream highlighting some of the new content coming into the game, and we finally got some information on signature teams. This is something that's, been teased a little bit for the past week or two. People have been speculating about what it could mean. Is it going to be tied to moments? Is it going to be something else? And we finally got the information, and realistically, they probably could have called it all-time teams as well, but they're kind of using the term signature as kind of a, an all-time version of somebody's card and stuff like that. So it makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and let the clip play, and you guys can hear what signature teams are directly from the developers themselves.
Signature teams. There are a lot of ideas I saw posted, but what it really is the best teams you can make for every major league team. Best team you can make using flashbacks, live series, and legends.
Across eras.
All players that are currently available in the game. And so we, and myself, Luis, put together 30 teams, one for each team, some for the divisions and for the leagues.
Yeah.
And all time.
It's going to be some fun games here.
And there are going to be some fun games, yeah.
So that's the definition, or what signature teams are. What's the, what does it encompass? Like the program or the structure of it?
So the way it's going to come out is through moments. You're going to be playing moments with these teams to start, and you're going to play with a signature team against a rival signature team in a 3-inning game to begin with.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So once again, basically all-time teams or all-time team builds, stuff like that. You see a lot of people on YouTube doing those type of videos. I plan on doing some of those on my channel later on in the future. And you see people doing that to do some ranked seasons and stuff like that. And that's one thing that makes this game really cool, is that every single team has a pretty solid all-time build if you do the research for it. So that is a pretty cool feature. This will be tied into moments. Now, let's take a look at the rewards, because I think that's probably the thing that most people are looking for.
So what about the rewards?
Oh, there's some rewards, Luis.
Should we take a look
are you
at
ready?
Should we take a look at one?
Yeah, why not? Let's pop on in.
All right, let's take a look. Go straight to moments. Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
Signature
let's
teams.
go.
There's a legend right there, Jason Kendall, 96 overall.
We'll take a look at his attributes in a bit.
Yeah, we'll look at him in a bit. So the way it's going to work is you're going to complete the first moment set, which will be dropped shortly. And once you complete all of the moments in there, you'll earn Jason Kendall. And each week we're going to put out more moments. As you can see, next week there will be another set. The following week, another and another. And then in the final week, there's going to be 2 sets dropped.
Yeah, if you're watching on your phone there, those dates, again, like Rory said, that's like one after another. So next Friday, that Friday after that. For the next month, we're going to drop a new set of these. Exactly.
Yeah.
And in that last week, there will be 2 more signature series. Each week, the set reward will be a signature series player. And if you collect all of the guys, so complete all the moments, you're going to get one big boy.
And
90
and a
boss
big boy
level.
he is.
He is a boss tier player right now. Could have been in the 6th inning program, if I say so myself. And people are going to want that card.
So Jason Kendall is the first reward, and remember, this content is live in the game right now. So you can go ahead and get on the game, finish the first set of the signature team's moments, and get that 96 overall Jason Kendall. So that would be, a nice little addition to the squad. This is an interesting way to do a reward structure. I don't know if I'm 100% loving it, because I would kind of like to know what I'm going to be receiving at the end of it, but then we've also said in the past that, I hate when they add content in the game that I can't get yet. So it's kind of, a weird balance between the two. So overall, I'm fine with it, because I know I'm doing those moments, and we know we're going to get some good ones along the way, but there is actually another reason why you guys should be doing these moments, not just for these signature cards. Let's take a listen to this next part.
Also, the sets this week is going to be attached to the 6th inning program. So there's a total of 15 moments for this week, each worth 6 program stars for that 6th inning.
A number cruncher.
moment.
How many stars is that?
I believe that is 90.
90
stars.
program stars. All you got to do is do all of the moments.
That's right.
Yep.
And
90.
let's say you get partial credit, right, for each one. Each one gives you 6 stars, so you don't have to complete the whole set. I mean, of course, the Kendall is sweet,
Right.
but you get 6 stars for every moment. There they are, right there, in the 6th inning program. And so this basically replaces our 3rd moment set that we usually put out with the programs, with the monthly programs.
Yep, and also next week's set will come out, and it will also be attached to the 6th inning program. Same amount, 90 program stars. So if you haven't gotten Griffey, Piazza, or Jackie,
You get
these moments
160
will
right
be
here.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Well,
All right.
90 and 90 was a 180.
Oh,
right?
180. Sorry, I thought it was
180.
60. My bad.
But right,
Yeah, yeah.
90 this week, another 90 next week.
And I said this replaces it, but my God, it more than
It's
replaces
it's
it
even
because
beyond.
Gives
it's
you
a
a lot.
It's a lot more stars than we've usually
yeah, and
had
actually,
in a
what's
in a month.
remind everyone, what's the right of those 300 stars everyone's been working towards? You got the signature pack at the very end, I know, monthly awards. So, right, this is, for anyone like at 300-400 stars, this is going to help you push even further over
Exactly.
there.
So honestly, that's pretty big. The fact that you can get program stars for the 6th inning program just by doing this mission or these moments, that's a pretty big deal. I know, there's some of you out there who have already completed the 6th inning program to get your Ken Griffey Jr. or Piazza or Jackie or whoever you're taking. But even if you're just at the 300 stars, this is going to help you get to a 600 star threshold, which will get you a signature pack, or even 500 would get you the player of the month. So overall, this is a really nice addition. I think the fact that they added a way to get even more program stars through playing these is actually a really cool thing. So I'm really excited for signature teams. I will be streaming it tonight on Twitch. I'm going to post this video, then I'm going to make a video about the roster update, and then I will be going live on Twitch. I'm going to finish up the first set of the signature teams moments. I'm going to get that Jason Kendall, and it's going to be a good time. So twitch.tv/Cougs46. Come hang out if you want to see some of the signature team gameplay. Okay, so that's everything you should have to know about signature teams. Now I want to talk about some of the other content they added into the game today. Let's start off with the 2 new headliner cards.
Cargo.
Oh, Cargo
Signature
series.
Cargo. He's in the game. 97 overall. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Love the card art.
Love the card.
Amazing. you know.
Purple wrist tape and gloves with the pinstripes and the Rockies uniform there.
Real good versus
Very strong
versus
arm.
righties. He's got the arm. He's got the speed to steal some bags. Robinson Cano on the Yankees. Signature series. Robinson Cano, 98 overall. Does it all.
Does it all. Crazy vision. 113 vision. Righty
Yeah.
killer.
Righty killer. 116 contact versus righties. He hits 313, I think, career versus righties. Which, a reminder, signature series cards, they take the entire player's career into account. So yeah, and then the Gold Glove defense as well.
So honestly, both of those cards look really nice. I like the Robinson Cano a little bit better because I love the fact that he is a good lefty second baseman with a good bat, a good glove. Cargo looks really good as well. There's just a ton of good outfielders in this game. So, he'd be more of a bench guy for me. Not saying for everybody. For some of you guys, he might be the guy you were looking for. I don't know. But overall, both the headliners look like W's this week. Now let's take a look at the brand new Flawless Battle Royale reward.
This is a sick lefty flashback. We're talking about Chris Sale.
Wow.
Let's go.
99 overall, Chris Sale. Let's go. All right, Steven, you prompted me to do a little bit of research. Why don't you talk a lot about
Right,
it?
because we're looking at the attributes here at the bottom. They're all flaming and buzzing and everything else. And that 117 K per 9, the
Caught your eye.
strikeout per 9, caught my eye. I mean, the stamina is wonderful too. But I wondered, that looks like a reliever kind of number we've had in the game. So I wondered how many other starting pitchers had that high of a K per 9, and you came up with a few names.
Yeah, so immediate license. Oh, Nolan Ryan. And then Bob Feller, of course. Those two guys pretty much maxed out. But they're both righties. Lefty. He's number 3. Lefty. 117 K per 9. 99
That's
walk per 9.
slider miles per hour
And
difference.
weren't you were pretty amazed at the amount of times he's come in the top 3 or top 5 in the Cy Young, right? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's never won the Cy Young for as good as Chris Sale's been, but he's always been in the top 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for
every
6-7
year-
years in a
every
row until
Yeah.
this year he's had a bad year, and some injuries.
That Chris Sale honestly looks nasty. Those attributes are wild across the board. The only thing that may worry me a little bit is the home runs per 9 being at 81. I feel like that's a little low. And if you get a hold of a ball with a power hitter like Frank Thomas, him against a lefty, that ball still may be flying out of the ballpark fairly consistently. But that's if you square it up and make good contact, because otherwise the hits and Ks from that Chris Sale are disgusting. All right, so the last piece of content you guys are going to need to know about is the Pennant Race event. This is going to be another event similar to the Hall of Fame and the All-Star event where you were playing for vouchers instead of individual rewards per event. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 event rewards. I'm not really going to have a lot of opinion after it, so I'm just going to let the clip play out, and once the clip is done, that'll be the end of the video. So remember, if you guys want to watch me stream tonight on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cougs46. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for all the content coming up. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Right, 3 vouchers is going to get you one of these signature series players.
Yeah, it'll come into
so
play
before we
soon.
go in there, actually, we have the slides, right?
Yes, we have slides.
We have slides. But this is where they'll be. We're going to show you them in a minute, but we're going to add the Pennant event collection. So let's take a look. And Luis, this first guy, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
I think it's a
new legend.
He's a new legend. We have never shown him before.
Pitcher from the 70s. Let's take a look. Tommy John.
Tommy John.
He exists. This is this is a player. You know, his name is synonymous with
the surgery.
Yeah, and baseball, you hear it every day, pretty much. And this is the player that that had the first surgery performed, and after the surgery, he came back, dominated in the mid 90s, had a couple of second place Cy Young finishes. So there you go. He you know, we wanted to put a face to the name,
Yeah,
right?
he's got a really interesting story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Interesting story, interesting what he means to the game. As far as his repertoire and all the attributes, what'd you call it? Kind of more, he's got more junk he throws at you there.
He throws
Exactly.
a lot
Throw some junk.
of junk.
Yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
he's the first of the 3 signature series rewards for the events. We'll show you the collection in a second. Let's go to the second reward, another pitcher.
So you like junk. I mean, that
Yeah.
slider isn't junk, but it's nasty, right? That slider.
Nasty.
Sergio Romo, big part of the Giants dynasty of the 2000. What do you call the 2010s? Just the 2010s?
I guess so. Just 2010.
The 10s.
Yeah.
That
the
card
10s.
art. Yes, that card art is
Yeah,
savage.
sick. That is, in fact, from when he was on the mound when they beat the Tigers in the World Series in 2012. That
Interesting
picture.
story. When it was Miguel Cabrera, right? Isn't that who he struck out? So I
Heard
think
it, over there.
Sergio wanted to throw a fastball
Uh-huh.
to strike him out, and Buster was like, "No." I can't remember if he told me if it was the slider or the sinker,
Uh-huh.
and he said Sergio gave him a look like, "Really? That's what you want me to throw?" And he was like, "Yeah, he didn't see it coming," and that was it.
And
They
then he
won the
did
World
the
Series.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how you got that celebration.
So amazing K per 9, amazing walk per 9, hits per 9. He's got all the per 9s
Yeah.
and that slider. He's got a
5
sinker,
pitches.
5 pitches.
Again, let's go back to this card art. I think this card art is pretty awesome. Shout out to all of the artists that worked on that. Knock on wood if you with me. All right, where we going next? Oh, sweepstakes is over. Pay attention to your whispers. We will be reaching out very, very soon if you're one of the lucky winners. Where we going next?
Well, we're going for the main event of the event. Sorry,
Yeah.
that wasn't
The
intentional.
3rd signature
The
series player
yeah.
reward.
Let's take a look.
Oh!
Your boy, Steven.
That's right. Giancarlo Stanton, also known as Mike.
Formerly.
Also known as Mike. Like, what's up, Mike?
So Giancarlo, won MVP with the Marlins. So we chose to put him in a Marlins uniform here back when they had that orange and all the
When they
teal
had
going.
players on the
yeah.
team.
Pretty sick.
Right,
pretty
he won
sick
MVP,
unit.
believe it or not. The Marlins had an MVP. He hit, 59 home runs.
He's the player who's gotten the closest to 60 since
People who
some,
were not.
some
people,
some
yeah.
guys.
Who we
Some
won't name.
guys.